Make up your mind. What? No. It's a black screen. Oh. What? It's a disgusting sight. Oh, crap. I just avoided that thing like a pro. Like a pro. Crap! I'm gonna try and get rid of Shinji here. Yeah, multi-kill. Eat that. Eat that, yo.
Yeah, we'd like catch, like as kids, we'd catch them and like keep them in like a little fish tank with dirt in and feed them bugs and stuff. Do you not do that over there?
No. Go back to the shadow. No, you will not take me. Oh, are you kidding me? I got out of the way. I totally got out of the way. Wait a minute, I did not create a character in Tonberry. I created a character in Kujata. What the? How did that happen? What the hell? Why is there a merchant right in the middle of this fight? Eat that.
Point blank. Revenge.
Oh, revenge. So this already. What's this? Oh. Shit, that wasn't even 30 seconds. That was like 10. Hey. I got an achievement. Total kill 1. What is this for? Let's finish him off. Come on, come on, come on. Finish him off. Finish him off. Gotcha. Now what? Who am I looking for? I'm looking for... What the heck was that? Rubber banding at its best. This is probably gonna go into like the highlight reel. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We are going at it again. One more round of Bless online leveling streams. This is my second stream in a day, which is unheard of, but we're gonna go do it. If you caught this morning stream, it was a 5-hour stream, very, very long. We went through everything: launch issues, server restarts, maintenance, and your opening first few levels on Bless Online. Oh man, there's a lot that you guys have missed if you haven't watched that stream, but don't worry. Like all my streams, at the end of the day, I will create a vlog talking about my experience of the game so far, and that'll be up the following day. So there's going to be a short, concise version. Let's now jump into my main review character, which is my Paladin right here. I'm on the North American Gagato server, and last I stopped, I've already entered the town of Spezia, or something like that. And we've been following through the main story. Now, if you want a recap from this morning's stream, here's what I can tell you. Localization not as good as it should be. FPS issues, server-side issues not great. A lot of people have had to lower down your settings to get decent watchable frame rates for streams, but in-game it does stutter a lot. Combat system is where I'm having the most joy at in terms of it being different with the whole stance switching and everything. And I'll show you guys more of that. So how's it going to work? I'm going to be doing 2 hours on Bless tonight, so that's a total of 7 hours today. And then at 10 p.m. my time, we're going to go over to my Twitch channel, and I'm going to level my alt, my mage there. And I have to tell you, the mage kicks ass, and I'll show you guys why later tonight. It just kills things so fast. Saying hi to everybody in chat real quick. We got Punk in chat. Hey, Punk. We got Napsy. Hello, Napsy. And we got Michael in chat. Hey, Michael. So let's read some of what you guys are saying. Michael says, well, I wake up and Jerem is still online. Yep, I am working hard today. I'm gonna make sure that you guys get to see Bless. Those of you that don't play Bless, or those of you that are thinking about buying it, I'm gonna try and show off as much of the game as possible, so that if you guys don't need to take my opinion, you can watch what's happening and make an informed decision about whether or not this game is for you. It is buy to play for those of you joining the stream and have no idea what Bless Online is. You have no idea what this is. Is it free to play? Is it buy to play? It's a buy to play Korean MMORPG that has just launched globally on Steam. It's an advanced early access at the moment. I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds just to make sure that my FPS catch up, because your first login of the day will always have stutters. So I need my FPS to catch up in game before I am happy about moving on. As ever, is the in-game music too loud? Let me know. If my microphone is too loud, let me know. I'll fix all that for you. We got Punk, who says, only just came online. And Michael says, so Adrian, having fun? Do you need a review? Just asking for now if you've been liking. I am going to review this game, so at the end of the month, I will review it. like I always do with all my other MMOs. Okay, in terms of story right now, with the Paladin, where I'm at, is primarily just making sure that I move forward to level 13. And according to some guides and everything, level 13 is when the first dungeon, you're following this main story here, which is basically if you hit your J, that's your quest log. This main quest is going to lead you to the first dungeon, and then from there on, you know, comes all the grinding and stuff. So my objective now is just to infiltrate the Red Masks, who we know is a faction of betrayers to the Union. And we're gonna go and root out the traitor. Just some storyline there. Not important. It's not spoiling anything. You guys don't need to, you know, it's just basic knowledge here. We got Rugador in chat. Hey, Rugador, he says, I hope this stream goes better than the... Oh, Red Mask Servant just spawned. Goes better than the last one. Me too. And Napsy says, for my opinion, it's not about the game. It's all about the people you... Oh. And are playing with. To be fair, that's what MMOs are. I mean, if you're playing with a good company, if you've got your guild, if you've got friends that you're playing with, it always makes the MMO a better experience. For me, the reason I review MMOs on my channel is to talk about the core game. What makes an MMO fun? That's what I'm here to find out, and that's my job to show that off in a non-biased and factual and objective manner. So here we go. This is Marco Morte, one of the good guys that I'm working with to root out the traitor. Let's go talk to him. And for those of you that missed this morning's stream, we're going to be looking at dialogue for the first time, and it may be underwhelming. So let's go ahead and hit F and listen to him.
The infiltration has been a success up to now. I'm almost positive that the man over there is the leader of the Red Masks. We must seize him before more of them arrive.
Alright, let's seize him.
Right then. Shall we?
We shall.
There's 2 of us and 3 of them, so the odds are against them, don't you think?
Right. Ooh, you've become 7 level. Yeah, we made fun of that level up message earlier in the day. That's not changed. So here's the red mark boss. I'm going to show you a bit of combat. I'm currently in one stance, the concentration stance. So you hit your first chain attack, and then you'll see there's combos here that you can now press to follow up in the chain, and then you hit R. Then at later levels, you'll unlock more skills in the chain. Oh, I'm lagging. Uh-oh. Oh, cutscene. Oh, gosh.
Now, shall we have a chat?
Ooh, how do you spit through a mask? Come on. Ooh.
Monsters! I'll tell you anything. Please stop!
Who's behind you?
That's it.
Oh. Well, we just killed the witness. Who is that? I guess they're trying to silence the traitor at the moment.
Blast! I lost him.
Please select a valid target.
Uh-oh. Well, these guys respawn, so let me just kill them real quick. So that Paladin trait skill is absolutely OP at level 7. You get it at level 4, and that is the interruption tactic. And I gotta tell you, from this morning's stream, I'm doing a lot more damage. This is a really, really powerful tactic, is what they're called. And of course, to change tactic, you just hit one button, and oh, I got some orders here. Hit this button here, and it's gonna, just change your tactic to something else. And Paladins are obviously the healers, defenders as well. They can do respectable solo DPS, but from what I've heard, it's not great. So now I'm going to go back to Don Chico, the guy who sent me to weed out these traitors. And Bless has the auto path thing, so you just click that and you'll automatically run to your quest objective. Now at level 7, or sorry, level 5 or 6, you will get your mount. And hitting the L key is going to bring up your companion panel, as we already talked about in the earlier morning stream. And you'll see it right there, Novice Brown Horse. You just drag that to your bar down here. I'm on Control W, and we'll show you how to ride out of here. Come on, horsey. Let's roll. I'm not taking aggro from any of these guys at the moment. So we'll just get out of here. Yeah, one of the biggest memes so far has been the Bless Online level up message, because it tells you you've now become 5 level or 7 level, and that's where a lot of people have issues with the localization and translation. Is it meant to be that way? Is it meant to say that thing? We don't know. But yeah, definitely translation of the dialogue seems to have issues. Localization of the from Korean to English, you will see spelling mistakes in the dialogue. And as far as voice acting goes, that cutscene cinematic that we saw back there was actually pretty good. I liked it. the voice acting, though, you can hear a little discrepancy because it doesn't sound like the quality matches up. But that's for you guys to decide. I'm just, you know, sharing my opinion of what it is so far. So I'm going to check it in chat real quick. Nick says downloading ESO. Hey Nick, he said what's up. We got Ishi in chat. I wonder if you'll be able to solo the dungeon at 14 to 15. I'm not sure. I don't think dungeons. If you're talking about the solo dungeons, I will give that a shot. But for the group dungeons, obviously, I want to, you know, go in a group. We got Rugador saying you have become 7 level. That broken grammar is. Indeed. We got If Time Vlad. Hello. He says not bad. And Heavy Rain says, hi, Mighty Adrian. Where is the Rift Prime review? Rift Prime review is in the works. I asked you guys to be a little patient with that because that is coming out. I've got 2 reviews coming out. Rift Prime and Elder Scrolls Online. What's the newest DLC? Somerset. So I've got 2 reviews in the works, and you guys will see that very, very soon, I promise. For now, because Blast Online has just launched, I'm gonna go as far as I can, and then I'll make the review for Blast as well. So you got 3 things to look forward to, people. Let's turn this in.
I'm glad that you made it back safely, anyway. Those deviants in the old district were just a fraction of the organization.
Alright, now, one of these things you're gonna hear is the VA, you know, and one of the complaints I've seen so far, and I personally have, is that when you talk to NPCs inside interior areas, inns, bars, houses, keeps, or whatever, you'll hear this echo. It's like every time some dialogue takes place indoors, they up the echo for some reason. There's so much reverb in here, and it sounds like the recording was done in like a bathroom or something. It just makes it kind of jarring. Alright, I found this document, Chico.
This was an order given to all their members across the entire Federation. Gathering Campania. What are they trying to do there? I better go to Campania too.
Okay, so he's going to Campania, and I'm guessing I'm going to follow with him. You know, I am currently in the first Union town for humans, Spezia, whatever, and it's beautiful, so I guess it's time to venture out. So turning in this quest will give me a brand new mace, it'll give me a brand new shield, which is good. I haven't had new weapons since level 1, and the vendors hasn't really, you know, allowed me to buy anything besides just gear that I can put on. So I already have good gear like these. I mean, these are just duplicates at the moment, so let's go ahead and take them.
I'm glad you came to that conclusion. Your support has been of immense value to me. Because the Red Masks are the ones who ransacked your hometown. And to some extent, your life. If you keep chasing the Red Masks with me, you will find a solution.
Looks like I don't have a choice. Let's go kill this Red Mask bandit, guys. So now, in terms of the main story, I have to go reunite with Don Chico at the Commercial District Harbor. That's the next objective. But I also have... Ooh, what was that? Gui Giuliani has just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, Gui Giuliani. I appreciate your support. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I review MMOs here, like what I'm doing now on a leveling stream. And after spending 1 month in the game, the full review will come out, non-biased, all objective. And you can see some samples on my channel already. I've done it for most of the major MMOs out there. So these green shaped quest stuff, these are tutorial quests. Again, hitting your J is going to open up your quest journal, and then you'll see guide quests. Now again, the localization of the English and everything may be a little bit strange, but this is basically your tutorial quest. You can learn everything here, how to loot, how to start taming and everything. This is where you go to do it. So we have one now, which is visit Maldir in the Commercial District to learn about how to restore a companion's energy points. What does that mean? What is a companion energy point? We don't even have a companion. Well, apparently you do, because like I said, horses, any mounts that you get or tame out in the world is going to go under your companions. So I've got ground mount here, but later on you can get flying and you can get pets too. The thing about mounts is, I'm hovering over my mount right now, and you can see that it has a energy bar. So it's now 1295 out of 1320. The more you use your mounts, the faster the energy depletes. And when you hit 0, I guess your horse just doesn't want to move anymore. So now I guess we're going to go and learn how to replenish your companion's energy. The thing is, if you don't do anything, if you just like AFK in town for like half an hour, it will replenish by itself. So let's go see the alternative way. Here we go, Maldir, Guide of Adventure. As far as graphics goes, look guys, I'm playing on the preset of 3. Let me just bump that up to 5, so that's the highest setting. Because my FPS hasn't really taken a hit yet, so I think I'm good to go. And yep, so here we are in the highest graphics settings. I'm on the bridge here. And let's just soak in the view. It's alright. I mean, for those of you coming from other Korean games like Black Desert Online, you are not going to get that level of rich graphic, fidelity, where you can play with the camera system, you can take gorgeous screenshots. All those things are not available in Bless, but this is so far your extent of how you can appreciate the world. Oh, what the hell is that? That's cool. That's an air balloon that just disappeared out of nowhere. So I guess we got air transportation and stuff. Good. Alright, tell me how to replenish my energy. If you want to keep your companion for a long time, you have to keep an eye on its energy points. When the energy points of a companion become 0, it can no longer be summoned. Okay, so how do I do that? With an energy point recovery item, you can recover the energy points of a companion. Pets can eat diet cans. Okay, so basically feeding pets and feeding dry fodder for mounts. That's all I need to know. All the other dialogue stuff is just fluff that, I wish they'd make it shorter and quick to, just straight to the point. Don't give me all this clutter here. So when you select a companion in the window, the recovery points menu will be displayed on the right. I know that already. Just tell me where to buy. Great. Never mind. So open the companion window with the L key, we already know that, and restore the energy point of the brown horse. So let me just right click that and see if there's a... Nope, I just got off there. It has a skill pool. My horse has a skill pool. As you can see, the first one is increased moving speed, which is low. But yeah, this tutorial is a bit useless. It doesn't tell me where the hell I'm gonna get, this dry whatever. Let's click her again and see if she has a store. She does not. Do I have it in my inventory? Eyes for inventory. Dry fodder. Yeah, my bag's a mess. Let me just equip my new weapons too, in case I forget. I don't have dry fodder. I guess it's something that I need to go and buy from like a vendor or anything. So I'm skipping this tutorial because it is useless. And throughout your journey, trust me, I've already done 5 hours of this. There's going to be lots of quests that's going to confuse you or not tell you what you need to know in that fashion, and it can get really frustrating. But my advice, if you really want to play Bless, is stick to the main story. Forget about the tutorials. They'll sort it out and you'll learn as you go. But just stick to the main story first. So, clue of the mask. Let's go to Don Cheeto. So here's the map of Spezia, the town that I'm in, and I did say that this was one of the main cities that you're going to come to as a human race. It's not called human, it's called something else, but basically it looks like a human race, and this is your starter zone. All the other races that you can play as will start in different parts, so it does have a different story, which is kind of cool. I like that for replayability. But the story itself is probably going to let you down if you're really looking forward to a deep AAA MMO, rich, immersive style story. Sorry guys, you're not going to get it. At least not yet. Okay, now my look guys, there's nobody in the area, but my FPS is taking a hit just because I went to Ultra. So this sucks. I'm gonna have to go back to my medium settings, which is absolutely bullshit. This place is so freaking empty too. Like, look, 1 player, 2 player. There should be no reason why I'm stuttering right now. Oh, novice brown horses reach mount skill 11, so my horse is now level 11, so your mounts can get levels as well, and that's their experience bar right there, so the more you ride them, the better the XP, and I can see there's 2 more skill slots here that your mounts can gain. Cool. Onwards to the docks, and then I'll check it on chat. I see chat moving by. I'll talk to you guys in a second. Alright, Serdo over here is the gondola manager, and that simply means this is one of the ways that you can travel in the town of Spezia. If you just click on him, and oh, well, I can't travel anywhere. I guess I'm still locked out of that. But this area is kind of, yeah, that's how you travel basically. You see that player on the boat there? So he just took the boat, and that's one way to travel here. You did see the flying air balloon too, so there's air travel as well. So we'll check out this stuff later on.
Went ahead to investigate something on his own. Well, shall we head to Campania now?
Let's get going to Campania.
The gondola manager will help you get to Campania. Let us meet again at Campania Harbor.
Alright. So now we get to use that. Here's the gondola manager.
Reach Campania quite quickly by water. Now, hurry and get on the boat.
Yes, let's do it. Right. Like the earlier stream, this is where I'm at, and you can see the other harbors that you can connect to, and they all cost money at the moment. So here is... Oh, wow, okay, Campania's way down there, holy crap. So, this first mission is going to take me way out of my way. I'm going to pass the South Patrol Camp, I'm going to pass the Diadem Camp, pasture road. I wonder if I will, have to go back and look for quests. Because so far, there's been no side quests from level 1, now I'm level 7. There's been no side quests yet that I can pick up. All of them has been those crappy tutorial type quests, which I've been ignoring completely. So I'm just following the main story until level 13. So let's go ahead and click the harbor. Let's go. Now, from the earlier, okay, so it's gonna be manual. So you get to see me travel like this, and there's no insta-porting unless you use your recall, stone recall, which basically, your port back. So while I am moving, you guys can watch the background. I will now check in on chat. Alright, chat. What are you guys saying? Ooh, lots of people in chat. Hang on, I'll get to you. I'll get to all of you. My thing is I read all your chat. We got Odin Valhalla. Hello, Odin. He says, ooh, achievement unlocked. I just got a Steam achievement. Okay, Bless Online has Steam achievements, if that's your thing. Odin says, did they fix the UI? Meaning you can move it around and or make it smaller. I checked earlier, I could not make the UI elements bigger or smaller. As for moving it around, I don't think so. I looked for everything in the menu to try and change the way my chat was positioned. I could not move it, so to answer your question, I don't think so, unfortunately. We got Zalson. Hey Zalson, he says, are you playing on the North American server? I can't get in, constant DC on the splash screen. Yeah, I'm playing on the North American server, Gagato. Here's 2 tips that I can give you. I disabled my Steam in-game overlay, and I'm playing the game in Windows borderless mode. Those 2 things have... Apparently somebody told me to do that, and it's not causing any issues. I've got no loading issues. The only issue from this morning's stream was that there was maintenance. So try doing that if you guys are facing issues. First of all, go to your Steam settings, get rid of your Steam in-game overlay. And second, play in Windows borderless mode. It may come on different here because, like I said, the localization of the language is different. So that means it would be maximized window mode. That's what I'm playing on. I'm not playing in full screen. Apparently that gives you problems. Punk says, bad joke incoming. Oh yeah, guys, I worked out the next DLC for ESO Somerset. It sounds really good. Autumn set. Dude, come on. Everyone says, why do I have the feeling that this game will fail? Well, if you listen to what the majority of people are saying out there, the game has already failed twice in different markets. And now the global release will be a test to see how much NeoWiz has done to the game. Has it improved or has it not? And we'll see. Like I said, this morning stream, I've been here for hours and hours and hours, and a lot of people came on my earlier stream saying that they have now, taken the refunds, they've asked for refunds and everything, so it's turning out to be a real interesting launch, this one. Heavy says, show us the cash shop. I kind of already did this morning, but because I'm nice, I'm going to show the cash shop right now. You guys want to see the cash shop? Here it is. So special currency shop, these are the currency that you can exchange for, and I'll show you guys how to do that later, I suppose. You've got trial here where you can get the pickaxes, you can get XP potions for, guild XP potions as well. Here's the nourishment for your mount. This is basically, sorry, nutrition. I guess that's where you replenish your energy or whatever, and then you got consumables, extend function, you can get character slot, and this is what I mean by the localization too, like, extend function, you have to do the logical translation in your head, and that means, inventory expansion and character slot expansion. You got costumes as well. The thing is, I've tried every button I know to try and preview the costume. I cannot do it, so I don't even know what these look like. Oh, actually, I take that back. We have a hanger here. Oh. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? So that's what costumes look like. You can buy costumes for about 2.7. I can't zoom in though, so I mean these are kind of underwhelming. This one looks like a lot like Black Desert Online's Law Arcean set. If you guys play BDO, yeah. So there's costumes in here. Hovering over it, you can actually see whether or not there's going to be benefits for buying a costume. For example, Black Desert Online, when you wear a costume, you can get 20% this or 20% boost to this or whatever. I don't see any of that benefits here with the costume set. Mounts has costumes too. You got pet costumes. Under others, you got appearance change, so you can change the appearance of your character, and that's like 1,000 too. Wow. You have spirit, which are all these little runes that do give you stats. I don't know what spirit does yet, but I will report back when I do, because all of these have stats on them, and I'm kind of wondering what they are for. You can buy crafting materials in the store, and again, materials again. And that is that. Alright, back to the chat. If Time says it's not something very special, but it's good, and I think it's worth it. My only complaint is that you can't trade with other people. Kind of like BDO. You can't give your best friend stuff in BDO. I think they're doing it to kind of protect the economy. Not like it matters anyway, because auction house isn't up, from what I know. Jay says, fuck BDO. Harsh, Jay. And Odin says, boy, Lotro looks just as good as it is 10 years old. Oh, boy. Heavy Rain says, Control, Alt, Delete, bless. We got Zalton says, is this the NA server? Yes, I am on the NA server. We got Yosharian. Hey, Yosharian says, wasn't there an energy button right there? There was. What, on the Mountie? Energy button. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I've got one here. Basic dry feed. So what happens when I use that? Available for sale, but I guess I can only do this when I'm near that mount person. So the next one I see, I'll go do that. Thank you, Yosharian, for pointing that out. Heavy says the map looks like Tetris. Well, it depends on how you see it. Yosharian says, get off your horse and then click the energy recovery button, which is what I tried to do. I guess I can only do it nearby those things, right? So, like I said, I'll try that again when I get the chance. But right now, because I'm not moving my horse, look at that. My energy is fully recovered, so I'm not too bothered about that. A says, how are you playing? I'm stuck in a splash screen. It depends on your server, guys. If you guys are playing on the first American server, which is the Tanara or whatever, it's overpopulated. You guys might run into some issues. Heavy says voice acting is a little odd. And, alright, we got Soleo Loon. Hi Soleo Loon. We got Meebon in chat. Hey, he says, hey, is this game free or you need to buy? It's buy to play. This game's buy to play. And, alright, I'm just scrolling down saying hi. Oh, we got the Herald in there. Crying Herald. Hello, Crying Herald, everybody. We've got Guild Wars 2 royalty with us here. Hey, Fornex, she says, hey, Adrian, how are you enjoying Bless? I'm enjoying it in two parts. This is a little split for me, and it's only day one. The tutorial, the new player experience is kind of underwhelming. The localization is poor, translation's poor. But beyond that, the game itself, I do like the world when there's no FPS issues. It can be gorgeous. I love playing and watching, you know, the different architecture and everything. The combat system is where it's at for me, playing as the Paladin. And I do have a mage as well, which the fluidity, the movement, I've heard lots of issues, you know, with the upper and lower body. I do still see that, especially with the Paladin when you can clearly see him wearing pants and everything, but just the idea of, you know, moving stances in combat, it gives me a different sort of challenge, and I will have to play more, especially in group situations like dungeons and PvP, to make a better opinion, I suppose. So, I will keep you guys updated through videos and streams, of course. Thanks for dropping by, Fornax. So good to see you. We got Thomas in chat. He says, this is really good. Instead of teleporting everywhere, now you can enjoy the landscape. Yep. Alright, I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to continue my quest here. One of the complaints...
It's been a while since I visited Campania Harbor. It's changed. Now, let's figure out what the Red Masks are plotting.
Alright, so we're still following the Red Mask storyline.
We need to gather as much information as we can. I'm going to meet Count Mazzini, a man of influence in this city. You look around the harbor, then come to Mazzini's mansion.
Okay, will do. Okay, it looks like I now have a second quest. Gathering 1. Buy a gathering bag, disposable from the gathering/taming tools merchant Natalia. I actually have a gathering pickaxe already that I bought, but I guess I need another one. Oh, it's already down here. So buy a pickaxe. I've already got that. So now, and I need a gathering bag. So gathering pickaxe and gathering bag is two separate things. So let's go see Natalia. We have Delia over here, general merchandise merchant. What are you selling? Is there better gear? Ah, tools. So handiwork tools, gathering bag. There we go. Effect collects useless plants. Okay. I wonder if that's what I need. I only have about 47 silver. If you can see at the bottom right, that's my currency right now. So I'll probably get it. Gathering bag. Let's go. It's for the quest anyway. So that's done. Now the whole UI icon of showing how, you know, a quest is complete or everything, it just reminds me of BDO, as I said earlier in this morning's stream. So now for the gathering quest, what do I have? Collect wheat using the gathering bag and collect iron ore using the pickaxe. I don't think there's a general location where it's going to tell me where to do this, so I have to go out into the world and look for that. Both wheat and, what's the other one? Iron ore. This is a matter of knowing the landscape. So I'll just follow the mask storyline, and if I come across any of those, I will pick them up. Double tap W is your sprint button for those of you guys not playing Blast and were wondering. I've been hitting shift ever since I started the game, thinking it's going to be like BDO, you know, hit the shift and run. It's actually just double tap to W. And the sucky thing is, the shift button doesn't have a use yet. Like, I looked through the entire key bindings, there's no use for the shift button, but I can't remap it. To the credit though, most of your skills in here, all your combos and everything can be remapped to a different, you know, keystroke or whatever. But your sprint is just double W, which is annoying as hell. So off we go to the Hermit Mill, and we're going all the... Oh my god, you have to be... You made me take a boat all the way down here, and now you want me to go back all the way up there. You have got to be kidding me. Maybe my pathfinding is wrong. Let me just change that. Yeah, my pathfinding is wrong. Oh, that would have been crazy. Just go run all the way back the way I came from. This is where we're going. The Nobles Residential. What? Residential what? Residential area, residential district. It just stops at the Nobles Residential. The Commoners' slums. So the localization issues are everywhere for you to see, and if you have a problem with that, then yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. We got Redrick in chat. Hey Redrick, he says, WTF was that boat clipping through the dock? Zalzian says that inventory expansion is a joke. You don't get enough slots at the moment. I have yeah, I've got 48 slots, and I think the thing is, you know, I've got all these mage gear that I accidentally bought in the first stream, thinking that that was the Paladin gear. It was not. But I was still able, as a Paladin, I was able to use light cloth armor, which is interesting, because some games restrict the type of armor that you can wear. Why am I even running on foot? But as a Paladin, I was able to wear cloth armor, so I was using the mage's gear, and then I got my ass kicked, and I was like, okay, I bought the wrong gear. So I had to grind some mobs to make that money back, and then buy the proper Paladin gear. We got Blackwater. Hey, Blackwater says, hype, hype, hype. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling the hype for the game. I think about 50% of the people that came to my stream this morning were just bashing the game, yo. And look, for all you guys watching, if you're watching this for the first time here on my channel, I review games from a non-biased standpoint. Feel free to criticize or critique the game, but you know, don't attack any other players in chat here on my stream about if they would like the game, why do you like the game. That's their business. We're all here, different people, different opinions. I respect that. You guys can say what you want, but you know, don't attack other players, alright? Let's keep it a cool and funny and friendly chat environment. We got Treehead in chat. He says, hey man, how have you been? Hey Treehead, I've been good. Lacking sleep at the moment. Downloading the game overnight. Streaming for, what, 6 hours now? This is my second stream. Alright, let's talk to Kamazzini.
Campania is suffering from the devastating grain famine of which we do not know the cause. If red masks are behind this, as you say.
He has the same hairstyle. I don't like that. Count Mazzini. So far, the names have all been like, you know, European. Earlier on, there was like Pedro, and now Chico, and now we've got Mazzini. So a lot of the Spanish and Italian cultural stuff are coming out. So let's continue this.
Welcome, Count Mazzini. This is the man who has been helping me of late. Did you hear that?
See what I say about the reverb and echo? It just makes no sense to have that dial up to 10, even though you're in a house. It just feels off. Oh, okay. Hi. We got combat right out of nowhere. Time to swap stances. That's my heal for the Paladin, which takes up a lot of mana. So that's me starting the chain, then you'll see R or T. You'll have two options there depending on what level you are and what kind of stuff you unlock. So let's try that again. 2. Now I've got two choices, R or T. I'm gonna go T. Boom! That's my knockback CC. And then 2 again. And this is my second chain. That's how combat works. It's sort of like playing a game of like cards, you know? Okay, I'm throwing the first chain of the card, and then what card do I want to play next? I kind of like that aspect of Bless's combat. For the Paladin, it could be interesting, you know, because you are a support style class. You're a tank and you're a healer, so which combos do you want to play at the right time? Could it be like a threat thing, or do I want to heal, or do I want to do DPS with my next combo? That is what's interesting to me about the Paladin class. But on my other character, the Mage, which we're going to play later on, you'll see that's not an issue. Just DPS, 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 things die so fast.
You saved me. How dare they break into my mansion and attack me? If Chico hadn't already warned me about the red masks, I would have assumed that Sanchez was behind this.
For a mansion, your security detail sucks.
There are signs of them everywhere. I'm sure they're behind the grain crisis too. We have come so far, hoping to stop this conspiracy from developing.
Okay.
Then I will have to stop them too, by whatever means necessary. Professor Orfina at the university is investigating the grain shortage at my request. I'm concerned that the red masks may try to hurt her.
Alright, so we've established that the Red Mask are an evil, you know, drug-dealing organization here for the human side of the story in the early areas, and now they have been stealing grain too, so I guess it's my job to go and find out where the grain's gone to. So over here, my rewards are Lesser Taming Order, and this is interesting because we all know what taming is in Blessed Online. You can go out into the world and tame creatures, so I'm going to get this. Where to pick up an enchanting mission, where to use monster taming. Effect, to tame a target that is below level 15 as a companion. Nice. So now I'm going to go out in the landscape and I can tame stuff. Let's do that. Let's do that on stream. And of course I got 200 rose stones, which I still have no idea what these are for.
This is the Union protected zone.
Oh yay, you've become 8 level. I am 8 level, guys. I can now perform taming. You've learned the conviction skill. Good. And I've learned the execute skill. Even better. So for those that haven't watched this morning's stream, I'll show you guys how skilling works. K is your skill button. This is basically where you go to get new skills and how do you equip them on your bar and everything. Under ability, at level 10, you'll unlock the ability to spend all these different things, and there's like 4 different quadrants. And I'm guessing some of these are gonna increase your healing, others will do your defense and stuff like that. This is level 10. Under the non-chain skill, I now have Beautify. What's Beautify? Targeting skill. Removes all poison, curse, and wound effects. Nice. So I can click on that, hit mount, and put it on my number 6 bar here, and then you hit mount. So yeah, it's kind of cluttery that way. A lot of people will get really confused, especially if you haven't played Asian MMOs before. The localization is probably gonna kill you, but don't refund the game just yet, because stick with it. You will get the hang of it. It's a minor hurdle. You'll just have to get used to the way they use terms and how they call things and stuff like that. So I now have a CC breaker, Purify. Let's hit change and OK, and let's go back to the stance chain. Do I have anything new? I see these things flashing. I can now add strengthening verdict stage 1, which I just hit that, which I'll probably regret later on, because okay, there we go. So I can now choose between damage increased by 5% for this particular skill, or mana consumption reduced by 5%. Ooh, choices, choices, choices. What was that? Akaru Music. Thank you very much for the subbing to the YouTube channel. Welcome to the family. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far, and I know chat's moving. I will get back to you real quick. I just want to see what else I can improve here. And upgrading is going to cost gems from what I saw. So I have all these blinking stuff. Simply means that I haven't really morphed them or spent points in them to make it better. So I guess I should do that right now. I'm going to build this guy, since it's going to be my main review character, into a more damage dealer for the protection tactic. So let's go ahead and start. Strike. This one. Increase damage or reduce the cooldown. 7 sapphires is what it takes. And how many sapphires do I have? Oh, I don't have sapphires. I've got 8 sapphires, so... Oh. Alright, so I do have 200 rose stones though, so... Sebastian Voller. Hey, Sebastian. Thank you very much for the support. Welcome to the channel, brother. Just give me a couple of seconds, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what I can spend my rose stones on at the moment. Yeah, there's a lot of things I need, but I need to start farming sapphire, I suppose. And I will find out where to do that. As for my second tactic that I have, also, all these skills are kind of just blaring at me right now, so that means I can also skill these one up. Yeah, it looks like they all require sapphires, and I've only got 8 at the moment, so I'm going to hold on to those for the time being. But that's how you're going to, you know, tailor-make your skills, I suppose. 8 sapphires here. 100 sapphires here. Hey, what the hell? I've got 100 sapphires here. There we go. You got to right-click on it. Oh, boy. So I now have 108 sapphires. All right. Now I can go back and get that done. So, protection. Let's start again. For strike, I definitely want to do more damage increase over cooldown. So let's go hit that. And at level 14, I can do that again. But this is going to cost more sapphire. So let's just start tiering up the lower skills to tier 1 first. Damage increased by 5% or increase critical hit. Damage increase, obviously. I hope I can reset this at a later date. This one, Verdict, deals, this is my knockdown skill. More damage or mana consumption. For this one, I know this one takes a shit ton of mana. I've seen it, so I'm gonna go with mana reduction. Conviction, what's this? You fly at the fallen enemy. Nice. I'm gonna go with increase, no, damage. Always damage for that one. What do we got? Damage or mana? I'm gonna go with mana reduction. Mana reduction is gonna be a big thing for the Paladins, I swear to God. Elios, thank you very much for the support. Welcome to the channel. Your patience, please. I will be spending a little bit of time here. Oh, increased healing, please. And Verdict, damage, and mana reduction. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. Let's hit change and okay. And that's it. I've spent a crap ton of stuff. Let's go to the second tactic now. Then do I have to do the same thing? Yeah, I do. So you're going to be spending a lot of these gems, sapphire, and stuff. So I'm going to stick with my protection first and see if that's done any, you know, benefits or not. I haven't got the Taming quest at the moment, but I'm looking forward to it because I do now have the Taming order in my bag. So any wild creature that I come across, you can bet your bum dollar I will try and tame that thing. Okay, now while I'm making my way to the next objective, let me check in chat real quick. The Herald says, I don't know about that slash blush, but thanks for the love. Is there a story? I'm a story hound, and if it's good, I may jump in too. Fornax, unfortunately, at this early stage, the story's not great. I have to say, it's kind of underwhelming at the moment. But I am, you know, gonna try and get to like above level 10, and we'll see if the story gets better there. And Ruger says, oh goody, collecting useless plants is my favorite pastime. Yes, Bun says, haha. And Ruger says, lol, you were tracking the wrong quest. Yeah, I was. Heavy Rain says, see Adrian, have fun with Bless Him Off. Thank you, Heavy Rain, for jumping in. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon, brother. Exile says, you like the game? So far, so good. I mean, there are aspects of it I do enjoy. I think I've talked about this like so many times now. The combat system is kind of... What the hell? I want a dragon too. Oh, this is probably just a travel master, or flight master, and that's the dragon right there. Damn it. But I do know you can tame flying creatures because it's right there, flying. Trade says that's every day. Thomas says, I can't stand that auto run on a mobile game. I get that, but on a PC game, games are more engagement when you have to read and think. Look, I kind of agree with you. The auto pan thing, there's a time and place for it in certain games. In games in Korea and China, and to a certain extent Japan, all these Asian MMOs, auto-pathing is a big thing for them. And, you know, for us, you know, for those of us that have been playing Western games more, we have to sort of adapt to it. Like, the first time I played an MMO with auto-pathing, I cringed really hard. I'm like, what the hell? And then when I started reviewing BDO, I started to realize, you know what? I will just sit back and look at something else, look at my Facebook, look at my phone, and, you know, while I get to my quest objective. Alright, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to get back to you guys in chat real quick. I just want to get this done. So speak to the wyvern handler Luca in Campania and ride a wyvern to the Galupa farm. Man, some of these names... Hi, I want to go to the Galupa farm. Okay, so we know what the boat travel looks like. That's over there. And now we know what the flight path looks like. So... Campania Garrison is one destination. I'm going to... Oh, that's Hans Zimmer. The background music, that's Hans Zimmer. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. But I just heard like a hint of his typical drop when he... I don't know how to explain it, but that's Hans Zimmer. I know it. Alright, Galupa, let's go. Travel. Okay, here's flying, y'all. This is what Blast Online's flying looks like. That's actually pretty sick. I like that. I mean, this is just like a flight path right now. I can't wait to see what flying your old mount's gonna be. But this is pretty fast, and that only costs like, what, a silver and some copper, so it's pretty affordable to fly. It's just too bad I'm not playing in the highest graphic presets, or you guys could actually see how detailed some of the world set pieces are. But the FPS is dropping tremendously on flight now, which is sad. So here we are, Galupa Farm. Hello, Jaina. Alright, here we are. General merchandise vendor. Let me just go see what he has for sale real quick. Show me your wares. Pretty much the same thing. I guess all the vendors are going to be selling the same items until a certain level, or until you get to a certain point. Like Blacksmith, for example, I'm only level 8, and for those of you wondering, yeah, your gear, if you die, and I have died in the first stream today, your gear will take damage and durability decrease. And for you to repair that, apparently you need to be level 13 before you can start repairing. At the bottom here, you guys can't see that because my overlay is kind of blocking it, but it says you can only repair at a blacksmith available at level 13. So that's interesting. Okay, let's go speak with Professor Orfina. That's a weird place for a professor to be hanging out in a farm, don't you think? Oh well, here I am. Oh, no voice acting here. Same thing with the first stream. Some quests, the first few dialogues, like there's no voice, and then the third one, it suddenly comes back. So be careful, there are giant mole crickets all over the place. Oh, they're making such a mess. I'm making taming scrolls to try and study. Oh, taming! Taming, let's do it.
Did you say Count Mazzini sent you?
See what I mean? Voice acting came back.
I need your help. I need you to find the expert I mentioned. Cosma, the research assistant.
I don't care about the assistant, I want to tame. Oh well, fine. Let's find your assistant. But apparently all the mole rats in the area, I can tame them. So this is what the open world is gonna look like in terms of questing. I've been kind of wrapped in wool, like in the starter zone and everything. So it's now good to be out. And again, I do have a quest to collect. Here we go. Hungry farm rats. So I'm gonna waste a taming scroll and see if I can tame one of these. Hey, don't move. I'm taming. Oh, okay. So now, oh no, it's a mini game. So when I clicked that scroll, there was a box that came out, and I had to hit the green bar at the, I had to stop at the green bar in order for me to tame it. Well, I did it for the purpose of research. So you made me lose a scroll. I will take your life, you rat. Yeah. Spending those sapphires into, morphing my skills, it's a big improvement. Okay, now I know what taming's like. I'm gonna save my scrolls for something better that comes along. Now, I'm also gonna keep an eye out for wheat. Now, I know what wheat looks like. Here's a boar that everybody's trying to kill. Here, let me help you guys. You guys are struggling killing a boar. That is wheat, I think. Yep, that is wheat. So here's one of my objectives. And done. I got some XP there, and something interesting just happened. It looked like I got crafting XP too. Let me just find out where can I see all that stuff. Life. So similar to BDO, I think BDO has life skills, obviously, and that panel's in your main character bar. It appears that this is something similar. So there you go. I'm Apprentice Gatherer for gathering right now. You can see I'm only 5 XP in and out of 1,000, and then you can go all the way up. You got mining and then taming. So there's 3 life sort of professions at the moment. Subcraft doesn't have anything yet, but these are the 3: gathering, mining, and taming. So that's just wheat. Let me just grab another one. And my pickaxes do have uses. There's only so many times I can use it before it, you know, starts to disappear or whatever. And the craft bag that I have, I'm not sure how to access the craft bag, but let me just grab another one. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did my tool break already? I can't gather anymore. So I bought one harvesting bag, and that means I can only harvest 1 wheat. So I need 100 harvesting bags to gather 100 wheat. I suppose that's how it's gonna work. Now you know. Next up, let's look for a iron ore. I mean, we're in a farm. I don't think we'll find iron ore here. So let's go back to the research assistant. And I'll be able to check in chat. Sorry guys, I've been ignoring you in chat. I will now reply your chat. Alright, where did I stop? Hellbender says, could not get back on last night. Worked until 4, then class at 5 to 9. No bless today. Sorry man, I hope you get into bless real soon. Especially if you already have like one of the founders packs and your premium membership is ticking away. I hope you guys manage to get in. We got Exiled. Are you enjoying the game? I think I answered that. I mean, so far there are aspects of the game that I really like, and some aspects. Oh my god, hang on, where am I? Giant mole cricket. What level are these guys? Level 9. Well, I'm not level 9 yet, but I'm thinking of taming one of these. Maybe I can ride it as a mount. Maybe. Should I try, guys? Should I try and tame one of these giant mud crickets? Screw it, let's try. Let's give it a shot. I'll weaken it first. Okay, knock back. Oh! I killed it. Okay, my Paladin's a little OP now. I did not mean to kill it. I'm sorry. Let's try you. Hey, I kind of killed your brother, but I'm going to tame you now. Okay. Watch what happens. I'm going to drag this here to F7. I'm gonna hit F7, and here's the mini game. Boom. Okay, one more. Boom. One more. Boom. Boom. Tamed, and it's a mount. Frick yeah! Gotta catch 'em all. Wow, I totally did not know if that was gonna be a mount or not, but it's now my mount. Right there, giant mud mole cricket. Holy cow, that is cool. I'm gonna drag that to Control Q, and let's hit Control Q. Wow! Oh my god, that is so cool. That's how taming works, y'all. It'll be easy if you drag the taming orders onto a bar here, your F7 or whatever, and then get up to one creature, and then you just start taming. And that's a bunch of mini games. I've been hitting the space bar, trying to get into the green bar, and you make sure that locks in, and then there's like 3 or 4 more you gotta do before you manage to tame it. Wow, that was fun. That was exhilarating. That's cool. Okay, let's now go and talk to the assistant on my new mount. I can't believe I went for a giant cricket. I hope there's gonna be like a giant spider or something, because I did see somebody ride a giant spider. And I'm gonna catch them all. I'm gonna catch the weirdest crap and get a good collection of mounts going. Okay, here I am. Hello, Assistant Cosma.
Oh, I never imagined I would meet someone here. Thank you, Physis. Thank you. Please get me out of this filthy den full of bugs.
Alright, I will help you out.
I know why the mole crickets are here. I'll tell you everything if you just let me get out of here.
I told you I'll help you. So I guess now this is okay, escort quest. Yay. One of my most hated types of quest in MMOs. I'm gonna go on foot for this one, so I can kill everything. Alright, come here. I'll take you out of this place. Let's go to my second stance and just watch how fast I kill stuff. Those that say paladins can't be badass, eat your words. They're pretty good. Animation wise, you know, it's not gonna be as fast and fluid as a mage or a berserker, because that's their niche, you know, that's what they do, fast paced DPS. But paladins can hold their own. I've been having some fun.
Can't use that.
I'm grabbing all the trash loot too, because that's good money for me when I sell that at a vendor or whatever. Are you with me? Good. Keep coming, keep coming. Okay, this is the area where you stop, apparently. Yep, he's on his own.
This is the Union protected zone.
Alright, let's turn this in.
Phew, you saved me. I can't believe the mole crickets turned so dangerous. I'm sure Professor Vittino has made a big mistake.
Professor Vittino? Who's that?
The professor's experiments are the reason they became so huge. It's because he used that Surma a man in a red mask gave him.
Okay, the red mask are brought up again. Surma sounds like a drug or something. To make these things get aggressive. So, once again, I'm going to show off my cool little mount that I got for taming. I love that. I just instinctively thought that maybe this is something I could tame. And, well, it is something you can tame. And according to their, release or whatever at the press event, there's about 600 monsters or something out in the world of Blast that you can tame. It's the flying creatures that I really want, because unlike, some games where you need to have like flying certification or you need to pay absorbent amount of in-game money to get like the ability to fly, for example. I don't think there's gonna be such a thing here. Just get a flying mount and go with it. Hey, you like my bug? You like my bug, Masaka? Come on, give my bug a mount. Okay, the clipping issues are pretty obvious. This is really gross, but I don't care. It's a cool mount. Alright, before I turn in, I'm going to be checking on chat. We got Heikel in chat. Hello, Heikel. It says, how's the ping from Malaysia? My ping is about 260 to 300 at the moment, but it's still playable. I have no lag issues so far. Baradhor says, you can use the rose stones to become stoned. And Punk says, oh, this music is reminding me of something. What is it? We got JD says, hi. Hello, JD. Sorry if I'm getting to your chat really late. Steven C says, Billie Jean. Solil says, I was really hyped, but I'm not so sure anymore. JD says, how's the performance so far? In-game performance, I mean, for me, I'm playing it on 60 FPS on my monitor here. But obviously, through the stream, I have to turn down the settings, just to make it watchable, because there's going to be frame rate issues and everything. If you turn the settings down, it's pretty smooth, but occasionally you will see the stutter, you will see optimization issues. So performance hasn't really been great, but I hope it does get better. Soil says the graphics look great though, and it does, and I did say earlier in the stream, it reminds me of two things. It's a combination of Black Desert Online and Final Fantasy XIV blend into one in certain, aesthetic-wise stuff. Elio says, I'm in Korea and worried about the lag in PvP. Do you think it's going to be a big problem for players in Asia? I think so, simply because, there's no Oceanic server, and it could be an issue because open world PvP is going to be a big thing here in Bless, and even the arena PvP that they'll introduce after launch, so I hope so. Elio says, thanks, I like your streams. Thank you very much for the feedback, I appreciate it. Shria says, for some reason, this music reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Hey, the composer is Hans Zimmer. If you guys, those of you that don't know Hans Zimmer, go look him up. He is a very notable composer, and he composed the music. Cassie asked, tap target? Yes, combat is tap target. And Nick says, reminds me of Citadel, Forged with Fire, where you could tame a dragon. Nice. Alright, I'm going to stop and chat there. I'm going to continue the quest.
Oh,
Let's move this stream along.
Did you find Cosma?
Yes, I found him, and I led him through safety.
Don't tell me. This is all because of that stupid experiment by Professor Vittino? The farmers will destroy the university if they find out about this. But who was the masked man Cosma mentioned?
Hell if I know, it must be one of the red masks.
I think we need to find out what these so-called red masks are up to. And the Surma that they gave to Professor Vittino. I'm going back to Ordo University. I'm going to have words with Professor Vittino.
Okay, you do that.
We may be lucky enough to find a way to solve things.
Level 9.
No matter how things go, I need to go to Perlo Farmstead too. Meet me there if you intend to keep helping me.
Of course, I'll help you, pretty young elf-less. Speak to the wyvern handler Jaina at the Galapa farm. Alright, so now we're going to be moving on to another area. Galapa farm, we're going to Pirlo farm. Oh my god, Pirlo farm is an... Any Black Desert Online players out there? I do know that there's a Pirlo farm in BDO as well. Wow. Come on, Bless. Get original with your names. Where's the Pirlo farmstead? Pirlo's over here. That's where I'm going to be traveling to right now. And I want to show you guys some of the convenience features that Bless has. If you go to your merchant or whatever and you want to sell stuff, if you have a lot of junk, there is a sell all trash button here, and you want to click that. It automatically sells all the trash. A lot of games don't have this feature, and it boggles my mind. We got Gamer Pro just subscribing to the YouTube channel. Thank you, Gamer Pro. I appreciate the support. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. What is this blinking thing? A beginner bow? Well, I'm not going to use it, and since I cannot trade it to anybody else, I'll sell it for the cash. And all these mage gear, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of all these. I'll never use them anyway. So yeah, you heard that right. You cannot trade items, kind of like VDO. Everything has to be, you gotta be self-sufficient in some ways. But that doesn't mean that group play is not important. Being in a guild is gonna be important because like you will get XP and all that stuff. Okay, off we go to the next farm, Perlo Farm. Cross the river. And back to the chat. Let's catch up with chat. Nick says, sadly the game died 1 month after release, and I think we're talking about Citadel, Forged in Fire. Meantime, check out the flying here. JD says, what's your specs? My PC specs, 67K, i7 67K, GTX 1080, and for the RAM and stuff, I can't remember, 16 GB, and yeah, I think that's it, basically. I remember, like, when I first started my channel, I was, streaming and making videos on a laptop, and then that got fried because of a power outage, and I didn't have a power surge. Stupid me. Power surge protector. Look at that. That guy has a cool mount, and I really want one of those kind of things. Well, my bug is way cooler, I think. So, okay, here's a race. This is the Masku. This is the Hobbit slash halfling type race, the Masku, and they're really small. So this is the first time I'm actually seeing the Masku here, because everything else that have taken place up here in this game is for the human race. So I don't know where these Masku have their starting zones or whatever, but this is the first time I'm actually coming across Masku style players. Cool. And yeah, you'll look really cute being on a boar mount like that, if that's even a boar, I don't know. Alright, Professor Orfina, I'm here.
Thanks to you, I found a way to resolve the mole cricket situation. But what happened here at the Perlo farmstead is unbelievable. The dead revived. Not just one or two, but all of them.
Okay, we got a zombie situation.
Well, I can't even guess the cause. But I did find out where all these specters came from. The fortress ruins from the Lumen Age to the north, by the farmstead.
Okay, I'll go investigate that.
I also think this is the only way we can work out what caused this. But there must be spectral soldiers all over the ruins.
I like the sound of that.
So be careful, if you don't want to become one of them.
Please. I will not be turned into a spectral soldier. Plus, I don't think... you may think that, the tutorial or the early game is kind of easy. I've seen many people die in the tutorial because... Oh! What the hell? No way. You see that orb there? That orb simply means that is a creature that belongs to someone. That's a companion. That's a tamed creature. Who the hell has tamed this as a pet? Wow. I've got a big smile on my face because now I want one of these. Now I want everything. That's cool. I've only got 8 of these taming stuff left. I need to find out where to buy more. And this could be fun. Shit. Hell, if I don't enjoy the PvE experience, I would just like tame stuff and just PvP, I suppose. I mean, I'm over exaggerating, of course. All right, let's go and check out the ancient ruins, and hopefully we find like a iron ore mine nearby or something. So here's the ruins. All right, let me get on my cricket and let's go. I'm gonna auto path there because I'm actually kind of refueling my vape real quick. I'll check in chat while I do this. Rugnar says, no, you're not level 8. You are 8 level. Learn the difference. Yeah, that's how they classify it here. Again, I don't know if that's because of localization issues or that's WAI, it's working as intended. They really want it to be known as 8 level, 2 level, 3 level, instead of you've reached level 8, level 2, whatever. So kind of jarring, especially if you've never played an Asian MMO before. This could be like, you know, too much to take in. The changes will be too much. Okay. Okay, stop. I was about to go past my quest giver. Give me a second, guys. I'm just refilling my vape here. I forgot to do this before the stream began. Okay, reading in chat. Meantime, Nick says, looks like the Grim Reaper mount with fried chicken wings. I don't think that was a mount. I seriously doubt that you can ride them. That you can ride them as mounts, though. Because they're all upright. Look, it's a pet. It's a pet. Like, this guy has it. And it's following him. So I'm not interested in pets. I'm interested in mounts. If I can't ride it, I'm not interested. That's my stance on the whole thing. So I do see ruins here. I just hope we got iron ore or whatever. Okay, this seems interesting. Spare the commander. Let's talk to him.
Put down your weapon.
Oops, I cut in piece.
I am holding on to consciousness. Unlike my subordinates, I haven't surrendered to the curse.
Okay, so he's holding on to the curse.
It is the curse that doomed our empire. Please, living one, lift the curse and save us.
Pretty standard MMO story. Like, if you're looking for a cool Union faction origin story, it's gonna be a bit bland. It's gonna start really slowly. And I'm still hoping that the PvE is going to pick up a little bit. Dungeons come at level 13. That's as far as I know, reading a guide. So, let's hope. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, cutscene.
I realized I was already dead as soon as I opened my eyes.
Why am I standing like that?
Long ago, the power that destroyed our empire had awoken us from our long sleep.
Success. The dead are really rising up.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, blast! They're uncontrollable! Run away!
We got wraiths.
My men have turned evil, consumed by madness. Now they're no different from the enemies we despised.
Again, with the whole
we
standing
have to return this, for sure.
It still needs a lot of optimization work, Bless Online, especially with the cutscenes and stuff. Okay, so what do we know? We know that these cutscenes are going to be playing quite a big part in these main stories, so we've kind of established that there's a special stone or whatever that has raised the dead. And I'm going to go and tell Professor Orfina at the same time. I'm just going to grind some mobs, try and get to level 9. Because I am now in a level 10 zone. So let's kill some stuff. But man, for a level 8, or for a level 9 Paladin, I do hit pretty hard. Let's try T this time. And over here. So this is the tap target in action, y'all. You hit a skill at the bottom there to start a chain, and then you can either pick between R and T to follow up in the chain. That's how the combo chain system here works, and it's actually kind of fun. For the mage class, look, I will be streaming on Twitch in about an hour, and over on Twitch I will be playing the mage, so you can see what the difference is between like the paladin and the mage and stuff like that. It's gonna be pretty cool. So, oh, they also give you this notification: you have played for 3 hours. Playing too much may ruin your life. I find that hilarious as shit. It's like they care about you playing too much. Like, give me a break. You don't care. But it's a serious issue though over there in Korea. You know, I hear that you get people in like the cyber cafes that have played for like a day straight, and then they just collapse and they go into cardiac arrest, which is incredible to hear, you know. But so don't do that. Play responsibly. But this is the area where I'm heading to. I guess I'm looking for Professor Orfina. Swap stance. R. Dodge. Let's try that again. R. Let's try T. Boom. And of course, your number 3 skill here is the heal. Retribution is a heal. And earlier on in my first stream, I was having lots of mana issues as a paladin, but it seems like the mana issues have been taken care of. So I'll just kill whatever's in my way, try and get to level 10 here, get some XP.
You can't use that.
Oh, he dodged it. Okay, let's try T. Knockback. Boom. Have some of that. Respawn rates are pretty fast, even though I am the only one in the cemetery right now. Knockback and T. Boom. So you can pretty much play around with your combos, you know. What do you want to follow what? Do you want to CC first or do the damage first? That kind of thing. So I do like that. That's really interesting for me. One more. Knockback. T. Boom. Dead. And if he doesn't die, then the third chain of the skill wheel is all about jumping to your enemy and finishing him off while you're on the ground. So that's just a paladin, though. Killing all those mobs didn't really give me enough XP there. And look, I do have a Founder's Pack and I do have a month of premium membership going, but I don't think I've claimed that yet. How do I know? You go to your options menu, you'll see an account inbox. And for those of you that are planning to buy Founder's Pack, this is where your your benefits are going to appear. So you can see that these are my stuff in here, standard edition, whatever. I haven't claimed them yet, I don't think. So once I click on something, see, I haven't started my buff yet. So I'm gonna keep this first until level 10, and then because I'm still on the fence. Do I want the Paladin as my main or do I want the Mage as your main? Be careful, those of you that are going to play this. Once you claim your benefits, especially the deluxe and the collector's edition stuff, it is bound to character. You cannot get those things again, so be very careful about that. Okay, let's go turn this in, and I should be level 10. And that is something you may want to do. When you get to a questing area where the NPC is, kill some stuff, make it a habit, kill some stuff, grind some mobs, make up that XP, because after level 10 and level 13, some of the main story quests are going to be level gated, so you will not be able to pick up and continue the next part of the quest without leveling up first. So you got to keep grinding monsters as a habit, even though that may suck, or that's not why you wanted to play Blast in the first place. Grinding monsters is still a thing. There's no escape from that, alright? Let's turn this in.
Oh, it's you. I'm glad you came back in one piece. Did you find anything in the ruins?
This chick is underestimating me. Yeah, I did. I spoke to a undead commander.
Oh my. I don't believe it. I was investigating Surma during the mole crickets incident. I found an ancient tome calling Surma the Shard of Chaos.
The Shard of Chaos. Who names these things?
I'm a professor of magic. I don't know about Surma, but I do know about magical devices. And if Surma requires a device to work, we can stop the device. I'll go via the university and get the necessary equipment. Meet me at the fortress ruins.
Okay, I'll do it. You've become 10 level. How epic is that? You can now use Memories of Journey. You can now perform hunt quests. You've learned the Endure skill. Alright, good. So I have just picked up a bunch of stuff that I have no idea what those are. But level 10 I have become. I've got a couple of things pointing out here. You have auto-accepted a quest, which is what? Guide quest. So I've got 2 more guide quests that I've auto-accepted. It looks like Gathering 2 is what I have right now. So I still need the iron ore. Well, pretty much the same thing. As for skills, looks like I unlocked something else. Oh, there we go. I can now spend stuff in this 4 different quadrants here. Enhanced strength and wisdom, learnable at 10, requires 37 barrels. I've only got 50 barrel right now for that level up, so I'm gonna have to. I can only pick 1 at the moment. Increased wisdom, increased vitality. That's if you want tanking. Increased physical strength, vitality again, and this one is strength. Oh gosh. Decisions. 10 strength, 20 wisdom. 10 strength, 20 wisdom. What's the difference? The top left and the bottom right are like the same thing. Oh, except this one then goes into physical defense, while this one goes into enhanced vitality and recovery speed. Lots of growth decisions for you guys to ponder when you level up. I'm gonna go with the bottom one first. And increase strength and wisdom. Strength is gonna be, you know, my block and my physical attack. Wisdom, I'm hoping, is my heals. I'll be useless if I'm a paladin and I can't heal. So that's done. Other than that, I have a mission. That's the bottom right icon there. This is popping out. So what is the mission? Ooh, what's this? Daily and weekly missions. So I guess these are daily quests or weekly quests. Let's see what they are. Daily missions will reset at 01 in the morning every day. What the hell is 01? 1 a.m.? You'll be able to, or 12:01 in the morning, I don't know. You'll be able to claim additional rewards if you have completed enough missions. So here's the first daily. Obtain gathering materials. So harvest 15 crops or whatever and you'll get 5 potions. As for the daily, restore mount energy. And that's going to give you a basic dry feed. Pretty basic. Then the special shop keeps on opening. It keeps showing me the in-game store, obviously. They're trying to monetize some stuff. Let's now go talk to Professor Orfina. Alright, check it in chat. Sorry guys, I have been kind of ignoring chat for a while. Let me see, where did I last stop here? You guys are kind of talking about PC builds and stuff. I think the recommended settings are all over their Steam page too. We got Conman and says, looks terrible. I'll be jumping into WoW instead. JD says there's increased gold, decreased taxing on selling stuff, and increased dungeon stuff from premium. I wouldn't say it's pay to win, but it's not. You will be paying for quite an advantage. That is a fact, because just like games like BDO has the value pack, BDO's is the premium membership. It's the same thing, you know, just named differently. And yeah, so let's continue that conversation later. We got Miwagri in chat. He says we need controller support too. That's a good point. I think Bless could play well on controllers, and I wonder if down the line there could be a console launch, which I think will be really, really cool, because you don't really have a lot of skills on your bar anyway. And if games like Final Fantasy can you know, be optimized for console, I'm sure as hell that Bless could do the same thing. I mean, BDO is already coming to the Xbox One. We do know that, so now it's up to Bless to figure out. Do they want to emulate that, or are they going to wait for a while to see how much of an audience or how successful that the Steam launch for Bless is going to be? All right, let's talk to Professor Orfina.
It's you. You surprised me. I brought my tools from the university. They should incapacitate any magical device.
Ooh.
Now all we need to do is find it.
Let's do it. Okay, defeat the cursed corpse that suddenly appeared. So that's the cursed corpse. I'm gonna go into my concentration stance and just blow this guy out of the water. This is a boss fight, guys, and you can tell because of the big health bar at the top. And he's dead. This is such a difference when you're a level 1 to 4 paladin, and then 4 onwards when you get more skills. Man, they make such a difference. Look at that. New shield and weapon for the paladin. Lovely. I can only use it at level 11. And that's why I say, you know, kill some mobs. Keep up to date with your level. Because right now I'm like half a bar away from using that stuff. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to kill some stuff just to make up for the XP. And in the meantime, I'll be checking on chat. Okay, we got A75. Sorry if I'm getting to your chat late. He says, hell, some lucky player that gets good pet after the 30th can still have good XP boost and still be able to get to max relatively fast. The stuff you tame, like mounts and companions, can level up. You guys already know that. Like hovering over it, you will see they have an XP bar. The more you use them, the more you ride them, the higher they get. I don't have pets at the moment, but I'm assuming it's gonna work the same way. Pure Extreme says the funny thing is that till yesterday morning, the Japan build still needed optimization. So fingers crossed. If the Asian versions, the Korean version and the Japan versions are still not optimized, That's worrying to me. That's worrying to hear, because I don't play those versions. I don't understand those versions. But if you're telling me that NeoWiz still hasn't fixed core... Oh, holy shit. That's a weapon I can use. No, it's still level 11. So farming dungeons here, I mean farming mobs here do give you some good drops. Let's keep doing them. And like I said, all these hotkeys can be remapped. If you don't want to use R and T for your combo chains, you can totally remap this. Alright, moving on. Professor Kagan says, life ruined. Miyata says, game is 55 gigs. Was it really? It was like 29 gigs for me, or 19 gigs for me when I downloaded it last night. It's definitely not that, because I able to download it within an hour, so it's definitely not 55 gigs. I think it's like 19 for me. You guys might want to double check that. Kiali says, what is the downloading size? Oh, kind of answered that already, didn't I? But yeah, double check that just in case. But I'm pretty sure the Steam version is not that high at the moment. Okay, it appears that this guy has a very high mitigation. Well, am I bleeding? I'm kind of bleeding. That's the sound that you make when you're about to die. You can hear the heartbeat in the background. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but that's when your health, falls below 30%. That was like a level 11 mob. As a paladin, you do have the heal skill, and that is Retribution. Decent healing, but it has a 5-second cooldown, so be careful about where you use that in your combo chain. So let's try this again. Ghostly Protector. Hello. Let's fight. I may pull the other guy too. Here we go. Dodged. Nice. Swapping stance. Let's kill this guy quick. The knockback, and obvious. Let's do the finisher. Boom. Let's execute, if I'm not mistaken. Then I've got another one in the chain too, if I wanted to. And again, I'll say it again, the combat system, especially this combo chain, like I said, it's like playing a deck of cards. It's like playing a card game. What do you want to use after next? What kind of hand do you want to deal? And I do like that about Bless's combat system so far. Let's go escort Professor Orfina. Double tap your W to run. So I'm kind of here at the moment. Oh, this is where the cutscene took place. I recognize this area. Let's go back to Professor Orfina. Let me check in the chat real quick. Mia says, what CPU do you have? I have a 6700K i7. That's what I'm playing on. And Noob Gamer says, FOV set to 50? Is this a PS2 game? I mean, I'm playing the default of whatever. I haven't customized anything because I'm not playing this to show off stuff like in that regard. I'm playing this as a review from a new player perspective, so I haven't changed anything. As soon as you enter your game for the first time, this is how it will look like to you. So I'm not changing anything, so you guys are seeing the authentic Bless experience here. I could play this game, but since it's not F2P, nah. Eagle Gaming, there's a lot of reasons why Bless Online isn't free-to-play. The other versions of the game are free-to-play. And it really depends on what kind of gamer you are. If you prefer free-to-play games, that means you have no problem with pay-to-win mechanics. You have no problem with insane cash-out monetization. If that's what you prefer, that's your prerogative. But a lot of people will disagree about games going free-to-play. We prefer the sub model. We prefer the buy-to-play model.
It will take time to seal the Shard of Chaos. Don't let the specters come near me.
I will protect you. I'm the Paladin. It's my job. Don't worry, Professor. I've got your back. Now, if only you'd run a little faster. Man, I need like a party-wide buff to increase like movement speed. That'll be cool. Get back to my normal stance here. And swapping between stances a 10-second cooldown, so you can't always spam that, which is gonna make stuff like, you know, dungeons and PvP interesting, because one wrong move, one wrong swap of stance, one wrong combo execution, and you could lead your party to death. Cutscene. She's a paladin too. Voice acting there was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Okay, the seal is done.
Man, it sounded like she's screaming to me over the radio. Okay, that's kind of disappointing.
I've stopped this device once and for all. Now there's no way for the Surma to exert its power. The specters will no longer be resurrected once they are killed. Their souls will rest in peace.
Okay.
We've lifted the curse on those poor specters. And Perlo Farmstead should recover in time.
Good to know.
Thank you. We must investigate the Shard of Chaos.
Oh, I've become 11 level.
What are the masks trying to do with this terrible power? You are going after dangerous people. Please take care of yourself.
I will, my lady. Now, can you let me get to my 11 level? That's just so weird, right? You've now become 11 level. Which means I can now equip my brand new Pally goodies. A new mace and a new shield. And it does appear that weapons are going to be, you know, class gated. So I cannot use a sword if I'm a paladin. I don't think I'm, you know, kind of just relegated to having maces and shield. Kind of sucky, unfortunately. But I'm sure they're going to find a way to add weapon skins to the store. If I wanted to change the look of my weapons or whatever. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not. But I kind of wish, you know, I was able to use a different style of weapon instead of the mace. Because I hate the mace. So let's go back and speak to the Ancient Spirit Commander and tell him that his buddies have been put to bed for good. Let's just kill some stuff on the way. Because why the hell not? And don't forget to loot, guys. All that, you know, trash can be sold at the vendor, and that's good money. I mean, it's not good money, but it's money nonetheless. As a new player, good habits to have. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys saw the Paladin combat video that they put out, and this is what that combat was. The guy just running and kiting in circles doing that. You can do that if you want to. Or you could just stand stationary and just, you know, tank and spank. Oh, look, we have a Panthera, and man, he's tall. Hello, Panthera. His name is Galdragon. Cool. Alright, let's turn this quest in.
Thank you, Living One. Now I can rest in peace. I only regret that we couldn't take revenge against those who cursed us.
Revenge? Not necessary.
Yes, those who created the device. You are chasing after the masked ones? I hope you succeed. Don't repeat our mistakes.
I will not. So the mask ones. Again, we're still on the red mask quest, so let's move that along. Let's go back and speak to our original sugar daddy, Mr. Don Chico. Don Chico's way back there, so I'm gonna go to the flight master in the Pirlo farmstead, and you can create an a route, which is the same as BDO, and then you can just navigate there. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Back onto my little bug that I tamed, which is awesome. That's my favorite part of this stream so far, being able to tame any creature I come across. And if it looks like something you can mount, don't think, tame, and you will get it. Now let's auto path to my route. Let's do that. So let's right click in there. Actually, I can just right click on the thing and just create route and path. And then hit V to auto path. There we go. Now I can check in the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Pure says the JP build is free to play. That one. And Blood Random says free to play games may become pay to win. Yeah, we were talking about, you know, free to play games earlier. Rugador says there are no side quests in the game. There are side quests, but not at the early levels. A lot of the side quests so far has been about tutorial stuff. You know, all these green stuff. These are all tutorials that don't really give you XP or anything. But later on, I'm guessing now in the more open world, I guess I can find side quests. It could also be a thing that my quest tracker isn't really toggling side quests. I will look into that later. But for now, I'm just following the main quest. There's a website that covers BDO news. And one of the leveling guides in there said, just follow the main story until level 13. Unlock the first dungeon, and then farm the shit out of that dungeon. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because XP is going to be a thing. Alright, Wyvern. Take me back to Mr. Don Chico. And for those of you just joining the stream, this is what flying That's cool, you know, you actually see the screen tilt and everything, and I'm just following the flight path along. That is cool. I like that. That's pretty decent. We got JD saying, name one good free-to-play MMO with a fair business model and a plenty of content being released that is not cash-up items. I'm not gonna do that. I don't play a lot of free-to-play MMOs. I have reviewed a bunch. I've reviewed Neverwinter. I've reviewed The Lord of the Rings Online. I have a Star Wars review. I've got... My channel has a bunch of reviews that I put out now, and some of those reviews are kind of outdated at the moment, you know, because I've had this channel for 2 years now. So I may have to, you know, go back and revisit some of these in the future. This is the first mount that they gave to me as a reward. I'm just going to show him some love, because ever since I got my little cricket, he's been getting undivided attention at the moment. Alright, we're back with Don Chico. Let's tell him about a little adventure.
The masks were behind Campania's grain crisis. That makes sense. They wish to disband the Amistad Federation, but I doubt that's their final objective.
So what's their true objective?
Well, it's hard for me to guess what they're planning. Anyway, I'm glad we can say that we've stopped their plot this time. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
You're welcome. How about some loot, baby? I'm all about loot.
I cannot do what I need to, so I have a suggestion. Why don't you become a secret messenger for House Sforza? You'd be fighting red masks anyway. It will be better this way.
Why do you have to be a secret? I mean, I'm a soldier of the Union already. That's what the intro tutorial made me, you know? Like I said, I think Bless, when it comes to the human origin storyline, it's got really limp origin stories, which is kind of, it's like a buzzkill. I don't want to be a secret messenger.
It feels good to formally have you on our side. I know it's only a formality, but I will notify my house. Then you will be able to introduce yourself as a messenger when you encounter a member of House Sforza.
Okay, I guess. Let's complete that. It's 200 XP, not the usual like 1,000, 3,000 XP or whatever. So I'm gonna go speak to Don Chico, and I guess we've got a cutscene coming up. Let's check it out.
All right. Are you ready for your first mission?
I am. Hit me.
Marco said he spotted red masks moving in Navarra.
Navarra.
So House Sforza have decided to warn Navarra. Unofficially, of course. This letter is a warning against the red masks. Yes. Deliver this letter to Navarra. Navarra Castle. Come to Horsehair Wind Inn in downtown Navarra City when you're done. It's a little far, but it won't take long if you use a wyvern.
Okay, so Navarra is a new region apparently that I'm going to, and I did see like a thing pop up saying hunting quests have now been unlocked. These hunting quests, correct me if I'm wrong, those of you that have played Blast Online, hunt quests, these are, excuse me, for those of you that played Final Fantasy XIV, you know, you can go to a region and you can complete all the hunt stuff, like that. You can hunt all these monsters, kill like 10 of these and 15 of these, and you'll get extra XP. I think that's what these are. So hunt quests, Navarra Prairies, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. 35 of that, I'm not sure what I'll get, maybe some XP, maybe some rewards. But this is pretty cool, I like it. So at least it's not very blunt. You know, some Asian MMOs are like, go here, kill 200 of whatever, you know, without even telling you. Here, at least you know, 35 is all you need. Doesn't sound as bad. So let's go and find Navarra. Let me just take a quick glance at the map. Where's Navarra? Oh, battlefield over there. Oh my god, okay. I'm seeing the full map for the first time, because earlier on it was just locked in this area. And this is huge. I can't imagine flying. Oh, we got the northern region too. Jotun Mountains. So we got icy areas. We have jungly areas, and we've obviously got deserty areas. That's all your typical MMO biomes covered. Navarra, we're right there. Dungeon, it has to be. Yes, level 13 dungeons. Equipment points over, so your item level has to be 1655 to enter the dungeon, and I hope I have that. So let's go ahead and make our way to the wyvern handler here. Just create a path. Let's go. Come on, cricket. Rock and roll, baby. Alright, let's check it in chat. Man, chat is just going by so fast. Sorry guys, I can't, get to all of you, but I will try and chat with you guys and answer your questions and whatever as much as I can. Ray Production says, like ESO, I'll wait $30 for early access. Sorry, I'm not a masochist. I'll wait for when it improves. ESO's Somerset is as polished as they come. I'm working on a review at the moment. You should see that in the near future. But that is one DLC that's worth the money. We got Usama, hello, he says so many core issues, and I agree with that, and I've covered that extensively. This is my second stream today, and on my first stream, which is 5 hours long, I've already covered all the negatives. You guys have to unfortunately watch that, or wait until I come up with a second video. Triad says, I've been behind this entire time this stream, and I didn't know. Mindtas says, I got stuck on the splash screen. We got Gammy, hello Gammy. Gammy says that the headband reminds me of Balato. Fortunately, I'm not sure what a Balato is. Sorry. Where am I going? I'm in the slums right now. See, at the early levels, you've got all these space here, slums and everything. What would be great in an area of a town where you have that much empty space? Give us some side quests, just some little story. Tell me about the people of the Campania town. Tell me about them. Who are they? What are they doing? What's their history? If I was a designer or a developer in on the MMO that worked on this, that's what I would think. How do I get people to buy into this world with local stories to get them immersed? There's a lot of emptiness there because I'm just following like the main story and everything. Maybe I haven't seen or discovered some of these side quests in town, but that's what you need to do, I think, to try and get the Western audiences and the global audiences who are used to AAA theme park MMOs to buy into this world. Otherwise, trust me when I say this, if you've never played an Asian MMO before, very quickly you'll find that you just don't care. You don't care about these people, you don't care about the story. Right, Servant Girl Bruma. She has like an icon, exclamation mark. I wonder if this means side quest. Let's find out. Okay, there's no voice acting for this one. Again, in dialogue scenes, you can just zoom into your own character. Are you going to Navarra, traveler? Aren't you interested in doing something simple on your way? It's a really simple thing that you can do. Okay, what is it? Lately, the health of the one I serve is failing, so I'm making a special elixir. I get the materials for the elixir and send them to my friend who then makes it. This is another issue of the writing here. In that sentence alone, you could have said what you needed to say in one sentence and make it more like a conversation rather than telling me an essay, So that's one of the localization aspects that I'm really frustrated with, because there's words and sentences and passages that are redundant. You don't need to say it like that. Nobody speaks like that, just make it short and simple. So here's what we need to do. I'm going to need to defeat digger wasps around Campania and obtain fine honey and obtain root herb for the reward is a potion. Gosh, that sounds like a waste of time. I'm just going to take it, but I'm going to skip it. Hell, I don't even need the potion to begin with. The Paladin seems like a pretty solid class at the moment. So, I'm probably going to skip that, but I'll leave it in the bar for right now. Let's just go to Navarra. I want to do that dungeon, man. Okay, show me where you can go. Take me to Navarra. The honey or whatever is just outside here. It's not that far out of the way. Okay, let's fly. Boom. And of course you get to see the camera turn and everything. Let's zoom out a little bit. This is great, man. Okay, FPS is dropping a little bit. Music kind of died out suddenly. Some of the core issues that you go through at a launch of an MMO, all these optimization stuff, one hopes will get better. Okay, let me just move around a little bit, make sure my FPS is stabilizing. I'm going to give it 10-30 seconds. I'm going to check in chat real quick. Outwat says it failed 2 times already as a free-to-play, and we're talking about Bless launching in Korea, Japan, Russia. Punk says, I remember now. The music reminds you of old Minecraft videos. Really? Jamie says the quests are there to help along grinding levels. And Awa says, I was shocked it was buy to play plus a premium sub, but I guess they want to make any money before it fails the 3rd time. It's all about, you know, perception too. You know, if you do a market research, and my background is in public relations and online marketing and communications, and when you look at demographic for our, when I say our region, I really mean like Western audiences, global demographic when it comes to MMOs. The perception of a free-to-play MMO is really bad at the moment because people tend to associate that with negative things. Like we already talked about, pay to win, bots, spammers, whatever. So for a Western audience, Western demographic, global market launch, buy-to-play seemed like the safer approach, you know, to get people to be, okay, this could be different, you know, that kind of thing. But we'll see whether or not it will suffer from the same free-to-play tropes. Time will tell. So here's another side quest, and I do remember this guy, Marco Morte. He was right there in the tutorial. Let's talk to Marco. No voice acting again. You showed up fast, friend. You're heading over to Navarra Palace, right? Can you do something for me then? What do you need help with? I need to deliver these letters to Chico's friends. We recently had an unpleasant experience which requires my attention, so I'd like you to do it for me. Sure, I'll be your damn letter boy. Come on. Alright, so deliver it to Civil Servant Arbron on the 2nd floor, and Old Soldier Alejandro. Hey, Alejandro's farm, anybody? BDO? I'm just annoying people with that. Because I've recently reviewed BDO in February, so that... in March, sorry, so the game's still fresh in my mind. Alright, let's go do it. Chico's friends. Here, Chico. Let's get on my wasp. Let's get on my cricket. Let's go start delivering stuff. Automatically travel. Great. So this is one of the reasons why I like the auto pathing on stream, because I can now focus on talking to you guys in chat. What do we got? Ruger says the hunt quest in Final Fantasy XIV have you kill 1 to 4 of each mob on the list, and it does give you XP rewards, right? Oh, I missed the first guy. Stop. Hey, Miguel.
Before you is the palace of the royal family of Cassis. Tell me why you are here.
Why do you speak like that? I am one of you. I am a messenger for the House Sforza. I come in peace.
House Sforza has sent a messenger to the royal family, you say? How odd. I am sorry. The king is away from the palace for the time being.
Then how can I deliver this letter?
Since the king isn't here, you can give it to Tatiana, the Chamberlain. She takes care of all sorts of matters relating to the royal family. She'll be on the 2nd floor of the palace.
Alright. Let me in. Okay. So the first zone was like Spanish. We had Chico and Pedro. And then we went to like the Italian side where we got, I forgot what the Italian name was. And now it seems like we've got Tatiana. So we're going to little Eastern Europe now. Bless's influence spreads far and wide, that's for sure. Alright, let's go deliver the letter on the 2nd floor to one of the Chico's friends or whatever. Let's sprint. Palace design, though? Where's the throne? The throne should be right here if this is a palace, right? Unless it's upstairs. Then whoever designed this palace needs to get fired. There we go, Civil Servant Arbron. And he's mulling over the world map, I suppose. Alright, here's your letter. I am Civil Servant Arbron. How can I help you? I brought you a letter. A letter from Chico. Alright, thank you for the letter. Goodbye. Jesus, that's so plain and boring. It's like nothing to do with the story whatsoever. It's just delivering a simple fetch quest for somebody. Right, here's Tatiana.
I am Tatiana, the Chamberlain of the Royal Family of Cassis, and Court Mage of Navarra.
It's a long-ass title.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you here to Navarra Palace?
I have a letter for you.
This is the sigil of House Sforza. House Sforza has sent a letter to the Royal Family of Cassis. How odd. The king is not here, so I can open the letter, right?
Of course.
Red masks. I've heard of them. I hear they are causing trouble all over the Federation. They won't be after Navarra, but we'd better be safe than sorry.
Just reading the dialogue here, like what your response is, just doesn't make sense. Farewell then.
Wait a minute. If you return to House Sforza, please, tell them I'm doing fine.
Alright.
They will ask how I'm doing.
Pretty underwhelming, guys. I'm not gonna lie. You expected some exposition about, you know, the red mask and a little bit more now. You know, how does this tie in? There were some additional options for dialogue that you saw that you can talk to her about. But for the purpose of the stream, I'm just gonna move along. Shit, I forgot. Oh, there we go. There's the stairs right there. So now the second letter is Chico's old soldier Alejandro. Let's find out where he is. He's right here. Old soldier Alejandro. Let's go ahead and create a path. And let's get on my sweet cricket. Well, I should be killed and hanged for mounting and riding this ugly piece of thing in the palace. Isn't that a sign of disrespect? I don't know. Alright, while I'm autopathing, let me check in and chat. Carlos Enrique says, can you test the settings INI tunes in Reddit and forums for increased performance in some future videos? Oh, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Can you test the settings INI in Reddit? Or is there some, are people sharing around some different settings and stuff on Reddit that'll make increase the performance? See, I'm not having performance issues that are terrible. Like my FPS isn't like 12 or 20 or whatever. I think it's somewhat stable, but I will look into that. If you can give me a link in chat and I will follow up on that for you. Mia says it's cause they changed the combat system more. Usema says not every MMO is Guild Wars 2 in terms of the storytelling in the world, which is true. But at the same time, you can tell when a developer puts an effort into their game and wants to just make it half-assed. I've done a lot of these, and I can tell A from B, unfortunately. Mia says, I do love Terra, Winter Battlefield, and the Christmas one. I haven't played Terra yet, and it's one of the games that I do want to check out in the future. Dwarven Treasure Box. Ooh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Am I stealing? No. Instructions, peculiar gloves of the trader. Wow, I just got a blue crafting recipe from a chest in somebody's house. Nobody saw that, right? How weird is that? So on the first room, I was kind of wondering, is there going to be like landscape stuff that you can just take because no one's around? Well, it seems like you got chests, so let's go take a look at that. Gloves of the Trader. Available for sale, so I guess I can put that on the auction house if I'm not into crafting. Too bad it doesn't tell me what class it's for or what, classification. Is it light? I guess it's light, like cloth, that's just gloves. If it's like heavy for paladins, it'll be called a greave or something. So I'll keep this here. I'm not sure if I want to learn that or not. Let's go find old man Alejandro. He's probably downstairs or something. Alejandro. There you are. Okay, here we go. I am Alejandro. Who are you? I haven't seen you before. Brought you a letter. Don Chico. No one can stop his own past. I get it. Well, so long now. It didn't make any sense. It did not make any sense whatsoever. I had no idea what that was about. At least read out the letter and have something in there like, oh, Don Chico called me fat. That kind of thing. At least I know that these are old friends reconnecting and there's like a war coming, so there's a reason why he's contacting his old friends. Just little things, make it interesting. Put some life in your quests. Alright, let's go talk to Don Chico at the Horsehair Wind Inn at the Navarra Plaza. Let's go. Alright, back to the chat. Gammy says, well, Bolato is a race in an old MMORPG, RF Online. Nice. I was probably too young when RF Online came out. We got Mr. Chills. Hello, Mr. Chills says, hey, how old is this game now? This game is about 19 hours old. The Steam version, that is. It launched about almost 19 hours ago. And the Korean version has been out since, oh gosh, I don't know, 2013 maybe? Ray Production says, yay, fetch quest, great, but yeah, I did get Somerset, deleted my level 20 Templar, and made a Warden. Now I'm having a lot of fun this time around. Dedicated myself more to it. ESO, one of the top MMOs out there. Give it a shot. I highly recommend it. My review for Somerset is going to be coming out in the coming week. Stay tuned to the channel for that review. Osuma says, I played Terra, but I quit so early because I didn't have a good PC and the game was already badly optimized. Is it worth checking out now? I can't answer that question because I haven't played Terra yet, and it's one of the games that I want to do a leveling review stream for, so maybe someone else in chat can help you out there. Eagle Gaming says, is there a Ranger Hunter class? There is. There's a Ranger class here. Mr. Chill says, it looks better than Terra. Mia says, Blast is way better than Terra. How old is Terra? Terra is 2011, so it's about 7 years old. Mr. Chill says, I'm not into PvP. Okay, you guys are talking about Terra. Raiju says, how does faction balance feel so far? That's a good question, Raiju, and to be honest with you, I haven't got into PvP yet, so I haven't really felt that. But in the other servers... Oh, what do we got? Errata TV has just subscribed. Thank you, Errata TV. Thank you very much for the support. Welcome to the family. But yeah, earlier on, they were locking factions. Like you couldn't create a Union character, or you couldn't be a Union faction on the first American server that they created. So it does feel one-sided. I think a lot of people are really into the Union. It's a very popular faction, at least right now. Triad says, I'm Soviet Russian. I come in peace. Zafar says, you're just saying random negative stuff. You clearly never been to a palace to say that the throne has to be right in the entrance. Not at the entrance, but like at the back there. Did you really think me saying that the lack of a throne in the palace is me criticizing Blast for doing that? Zafar, come on, man. Wow. Unless you're one of the designers in Blast Online, then we could have a chat about palace designs. Rico says the textures on those tomes are inconsistent. It's probably the snapping, you know, the loading in and out. We got Mage Art. What's up? He says, I like that you are even reading the storyline. It's what I usually do. When I stream MMOs, if there's quest text, I try and read it because I want the viewers to understand the context. Not just, you know, spam the F button and just, you know, go away. He says, others just scrape it out. That annoyed me as hell. To me, it matters. If you watch any of my MMO videos, any of my reviews, story matters, lore matters. I will never skip that stuff. Okay, time to continue the quest. I will get back to you guys in chat. Don Chico.
Oh, it's you. Welcome. Did you deliver the letter to the royal family of Navarra? You met Tatiana instead of the absent returned king, I presume.
Yes, I did.
Good. Then shall we discuss our next move? Marco told me they are having trouble supplying horses to Navarra. There have been a lot of incidents involving horses recently. Sinister and unlikely incidents.
Okay, now I've got two choices here, and both of these are like kind of story-driven responses. That's what the white star simply means. That's the main story. So first it was grain, and now it's horses.
Right. That's what Marco was focused on. It's similar to the grain crisis of Campania in many ways. It's likely that the Red Masks are involved in this.
What should we do then?
I've heard they are causing a lot of trouble to the east of the prairie lately. They mainly target horses or other livestock. It's strange. I would like you to find out if the Red Masks are behind this.
Sure thing. I mean, we already know the Red Masks are behind this. So, like I said, it's kind of repetitive at the moment. Lots of repetition, lots of redundant dialogue that unfortunately you're going to have to deal with. Oh, Zank has just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, Zank. Thank you for the support. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the family. For those of you watching for the first time or just joined the stream, what I'm doing is I'm going to be streaming this game for a month, a solid month, until my membership runs out, and then I usually create a full in-depth new player review. If you've ever seen videos like 10 Reasons to Play Guild Wars 2, 10 Reasons to Play World of Warcraft, that's me. That's how I review my MMOs, and I'm going to do the same thing for Blast Online at the end of the month. Now let's go and investigate the Dustween Thieves Storehouse. Alright, back to the chat. We got Screeny Y. I think that's her name. He says, why are the mounts inside? Well, apparently we can use mounts indoors. Not a problem. Azul says, burn you at the stake for riding my bug in the Royal Palace. And Triad says Lotro had it somewhat easy since the game was based off the books. John says, is there an auto-follow in this game for groups? Probably not. I don't know if that thing exists, but once I get into a group, I will find that out and I'll let you know, John. Triad says, if you play Terra, I'll try and join you. Wow, oh, okay, I'm going somewhere else. Dude, my schedule this month: finish the Rift Prime review, level up in Bless, finish the ESO review. I don't have time for another MMO, man. So it's unlikely that I'll start playing Terra sometime this month. And I'm also looking at doing something for Dauntless. Ooh, XX Dominator has just subscribed. Thank you, Dominator. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the channel. Matt. Is it Mathan or is it... I'm gonna call you Matt. He says, his mount creeps me out. That's the whole idea. Oh, hello. We got combat. But that's the whole idea. I went to a buggy place. I saw that it was on 4 legs, or 4 legs, yeah, I'm not wrong, and 2 front claws, and I'm like, I can ride that. And I went and tamed it, and true enough, it's a mount. So I'm very proud of my first official tame. It's a creepy thing that's gonna freak out people in stream. So these guys are part of the main story. Wipe out the thieves. I need 4 kills here. Let's get to combat, baby. Hey, come here. These guys are level 12, so I'm always 1 level behind the landscape mobs, apparently. It shouldn't be a problem, because even right now, I think the Paladin is in a good place at the moment. I haven't updated the rest of my gear in terms of equipment. But so far, damage-wise, I think I'm doing pretty good. Let me go back to the second stance. This is the one that hits absolutely hard. Like, I can 2-shot enemies way back then. I could do the same here. Let me just finish up some bread. I do have bread here, and these just helps with out-of-combat health regen. Alright, let's take him on. Geronimo! And that's him done. Ooh, the hunt quest has been updated. Okay, so I'll have to check that out soon. But yeah, I see what I mean with this line being particularly fun. Because, you know, you kill stuff pretty quick. But look at my mana consumption. My mana goes down really, really fast. So what I've been doing, like, especially in the early area, is, oh no, I'm on a timer. Defeat the Dustwind Thieves and go through his belongings in Dustwind. Okay, I've got a minute to do this. Oh boy. Okay, I see it. Is that a challenge? I wonder if that's a challenge. Time is ticking. 1 minute, 10 seconds. I still have no idea what that's for. Okay, Dustwind Thieves Henchmen. What am I doing?
This is a Union protected zone.
Going back to the beginning. Why? Stirring of Thieves. I have failed the quest. Okay, I'm not sure what the objective was. I got kind of muddy there. Let me try that again. Let's restart that. So I got 1 minute and 30 seconds to defeat the Dustwind Thieves and go through his belongings in the Dust Thieves' den. So I shouldn't be meddling with these guys. This guy? Damn that weak. So am I supposed to catch this guy within a minute? I guess so. Alright, let's fight. He seems to be a boss of some sort. And he's dead. Voila. Don't mess with my pally in this stance, y'all. Yeah, so that was a timed quest. Whew, I thought it was like a challenge to kill all the thieves in the area. And since I know there's gonna be a hunt quest here because I saw that log get updated, I'm just gonna kill stuff. And you can see the icon down there. Let me zoom in. Well, it doesn't help with the UI, but I'm 4 out of 8 of the hunt quest, so I need 8 more of these thieves, maybe to get some bonus XP or, you know, whatever hunt quests are for. And you can already see other players in the vicinity kind of farming thieves as well. Now, open tapping does not seem like it's a thing. So, here, I'm going to click on Nico Law. And let's group up with Nico Law. Except, clicking him doesn't do a damn thing. Okay, I have him targeted now. I'm trying to click on him but he doesn't have like a panel showing up or whatever, and these guys are just farming this area. So it looks like because the nameplates are kind of grayed out, so that means that I will not get credit for tapping them unless I'm in a group. So I'm gonna do my own thing because, you know, farming, I'm not into group farms, but it's highly recommended. So get into a guild and I guess do it. Man, so good. That skill where you see the things come out and just smash them in the middle. Damn. I guess I may just make the Paladin my main class and claim the premium benefits on him. Although we're gonna go play the mage really soon. Thieves Scout, 2 out of 8. Let's kill him. Dead. I'm gonna try and open tap and see if this one counts or not. Somebody tapped him. Well, this is annoying. Well, I need 2 more of these guys. The Thieves Beater. One more. Ooh, I got a supply bag. What is that? Supply bag, supply bag. Can't find it anymore. Never mind. Oh, there we go. That's gonna be my last one needed. I'm gonna go back into my OP stance, which is concentration, and just kill him off. Done. Completed Hunt Quest does win Thieves Beater Step 1. I've claimed 637 XP, so it does give you XP for killing off some of these you know, hunts on the landscape. And how do you find out what this is? Open up your quest journal with J, you go to your Hunt Quest, and here you can see what you're doing. So I've completed Step 1, and now I guess that will turn it into red in color, maybe? This is the higher tier, and I guess this is going to give me, yeah, Step 2. So Step 1 is in orange, Step 2 is going to be in red, and you can actually see the amount of XP that you get, and the dungeon points. That's going to be pretty important, because I know dungeon points can be used for something. Because in the store, like if I open up my store right now, you will see that, or the exchange office, this thing is your currency exchange, where you can exchange in-game currency into the store's premium currency called Lumina. And the other way to get Lumina is you buy it for real money on the Steam store page. So converting 20 dungeon points gets you 1 Lumina. So that's interesting. So I guess it's a really viable reason to start farming these hunt quests on the landscape, so that you can get this currency, and then you can do what you want with it, either reset stuff, get gear, or buy stuff from the store. That's nice. I like that the option for you to earn, you know, premium currency in game is a thing. Not a lot of games will let you do that, trust me. The Lord of the Rings Online had the system called the deed grinding, where you used to get turbine points previously under the Turbine Studios. They used to give you that, and you could just spend that in the store, but it was a lot of grind. And then they stopped with that option. They stopped making it a thing. Okay, I need 8 more of these guys. Death Win Thief Souls, or 6 more, I should say. So let's go ahead and kill them off. Alright, I've been spamming that too much. It's on a cooldown. But knowing that there's a clear objective, how many people do I need to kill and for what? And now that I know that the carrot at the end of the dangling stick is, you know, premium currency, I think I'm a lot more acceptable of, fine, I will spend like an hour, I'll just turn on Spotify and I'll grind some mobs in some areas, you know? And of course, if you have a premium membership running, then you will get more XP and all that good stuff for spending the time to kill these mobs.
You can't use that.
Ooh, that's the first I've seen of that combo. All right, so I'm not gonna spend the rest of the stream doing this because I need to move on to Twitch soon. Because I want to level my mage there. So let's go on out and let's just go to talk to Don Chico with the battle plan and see if I'm going the right direction. Yeah, I'm kind of heading back to Don Chico right now. So I'll turn in there. I'll check up and chat. and then I'll probably head on over to Twitch. Alright. Let's get on the horse. I mean, my mount. And we'll get out of here. Take me to Don Chico. Alright, check it in chat real quick. Mr. Chill says Lotro had the background covered, but the game still needs its own story to make it viable. I agree. JD says, I just hope the new Lord of the Rings TV series won't suck. I know. God almighty, please don't suck. I don't want to see what happened to Star Wars happen to Lotro. In the sense that Star Wars is just being milked as a franchise now. They're just coming out with things that are probably not even necessary for the sake of making money. I just don't want to see the Lord of the Rings get tarnished. Okay, scrolling down. We got Low Tower in chat. Hey, Low Tower says, where did you get that mount? I tamed it in the wild. As a human race, you start off, there's going to be one of these quests that, you know, you're going to go to and save a farm or something. And you're going to go through this bug-heavy area. Just go up to a bug and tame it. It's pretty fun. Carlos says, I think I can't put links in chat, but Reddit have a thread with some settings in INFL just to increase performance and correct issues. I'll check it out, and tomorrow when I stream again on YouTube, I will report back on that. Miwa says, Terror's very fun. Alex says, when do we get to play the game? When does early access end? Early access will not end. Early access already started about 19 hours ago. And for those of you that don't want to buy a Founder's Pack, you wait until the 30th, I think. 30th of May, and then you can buy the normal version and jump in. We got Regsar. Hello, Regsar says, Guild Wars 2 is still the best. They have the best engine, to be honest. Guild Wars 2 is pretty smooth. It's a CPU-intensive game, Guild Wars 2 is. And it does suffer from issues, especially in like World versus World, where there's lots of players on the map. You will feel the hog, the engine hog there. But performance-wise, I've got no problems with Guild Wars 2. Okay, Carlos put in the link there. Thank you, Carlos. I will go back and revisit that later. Scrolling down some more. Sorry, you guys, if I'm way behind in chat. I'm trying to catch up here. Brandon says, Hey, what profession is good for a mage and a guardian? Unfortunately, I don't know yet because I still haven't gotten to crafting. But from what I can tell, you only have 3 crafting skills at the moment. Taming, mining, and gathering, I suppose. And then, you know, you can pick up all these other recipes. Like, I've got one just from walking into a room and just opening a glowy chest. So, that was pretty interesting. Maya says Ranger is fun and blessed. I heard that too, but Mage, I'm enjoying the Mage, and I'm gonna go play Mage shortly. Mr. Chill says, how is crafting this game tacked on or fully fleshed out? I will tackle crafting sometime later in the month. Right now, I'm just trying to get into the first dungeon, and we will be in the first dungeon by tomorrow. So by tomorrow's stream, I will be streaming the dungeon, so be sure, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe right now so that you'll get a notification when I create the stream event for tomorrow's dungeon runs. We got Clay on chat. Hello, Clay. How you doing? Clay says, no, I still buy to play, but you can get it for 10 bucks. Oh, you're answering something, huh? Mia says, Terra equals boobs. Almost every Asian game in that regard, boobs. And, Claire says, hey Adrian, how goes the leveling? The leveling is going fine, Claire. Sorry if I'm getting to your message late, but so far so good. I've been enjoying my Paladin. I struggled with the Paladin until I hit level 4 when I got my second stance, and then the Paladin just started to kick ass. Hang on a sec, guys. I just got an email from the Elder Scrolls that looks important. Oh my god, I got an Ouroboros crate. I got my Twitch drop for ESO for streaming over the weekend. Yeah. All right, looks like I have to do another ESO stream sometime soon. But yeah, I got an Ouroboros crate. Sweet. All right, back to the chat. Calais' Dauntless isn't bad, but MHW, but then it's early access. Yeah, I tried getting to Dauntless, I just couldn't get into it. Can't believe really anything really can be tamed for a mount. Well, see it to believe it. I'm probably the only player that has gone for something this absurd and disgusting. Well, I take that back. Somebody's got a Scorpion. So we are the Bug Riders. Me and this Altoids dude. Oh, another one. Tilleron. Hey, park your bugs. Park your bugs. So yeah, the taming system. Great. I like it. There's going to be a lot more creatures out in the world that I can't wait to see. Oh no, I don't feel special anymore. No. Anaya. This guy riding a buffalo? This looks like a buffalo. So, okay. Tame NPC to be your bodyguard. I don't think it works that way. Regsar says combat is so slow. Only for the paladin though. Wait till you see the mage, bro. Other combat is like for the other classes. It's gonna be pretty cool. I can tell you that. We got CSTism in chat. He says, just got my refund. Did I read that right? All right. Okay, I'm gonna turn this quest and then we'll hop over to Twitch, huh? Let me just turn this in.
Ah, it's you. Welcome. So how did it go with the rogue gang in the prairie? Did you find anything?
Found this letter.
A letter? Show it to me. This is... I knew the Red Masks were behind this. But what does the target in the letter refer to?
Haven't read the letter, so I actually don't know. You tell me, Chico.
What are the Red Masks plotting this time? We need to know more about this letter. Good work anyway. You never let me down.
Oh, we're getting pretty sappy here. Ooh, you've become level 12. One more level and I'll be in the first dungeon. And I'm gonna save that till tomorrow, right? Checking in chat here. Roger says, speaking of Terra, over half of the classes in that game are both race and gender locked, which is BS. And I do agree about gender and race locking classes. I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe race I don't mind because that makes sense. Some races cannot, either physically or if the class is religious. You know, it's just something about it. If there's a limitation there, I get it. But gender locking is bullshit. We got Paulius in chat. Hello, Paulius. It says, is Bless Online like Lineage 2? Lineage 2? I don't think so. Lineage 2 is like a top-down ARPG style MMO. Am I right? No, it's nothing like it. We got Ajith in chat. Hello, Ajith. He says only Reaper, Gunner, and Valkyrie is gender locked Terra. Stop spreading false information. Now, settle down, kids. Let's play along. Claire says Kassar 71. Yeah, I had a few issues myself until level 4. That smuggler questline in the Force, painful for Pally for sure. Yeah, it was painful. Oh, what was that? Exidutsu is now following the Twitch channel. Awesome. Yeah, for those of you guys that haven't followed me on Twitch yet, the link is in the description box below. I'm going to go there in about 10 minutes and start leveling the mage, and I'll show you guys what the mage gameplay looks like. As for what I'm doing here on my YouTube, for those of you that followed my channel for a very long time, you guys know that whenever I start a new MMO review, after every stream, I will create a post-stream vlog where I sit down and I talk about my experiences in a short manner so that those of you who don't have 8 hours to watch all my stream, you will get the gist of what I have experienced in less than 20 minutes in a video. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be streaming until the game is released on the 30th. And then next week, you'll see normal stream time. So that means every Sunday, you will see a leveling stream. That's my plans for Bless. So those of you that are sick of seeing me do Bless, hang in there. I've got reviews coming out for Rift Prime. I've got reviews coming out for ESO, Somerset, and of course, Bless. And all the other discussion videos as well. So I'm going to head over to Twitch. Again, if you don't know, the link to my Twitch channel is in the description box below. I'll be going live in about 10 minutes. I'm just going to go make some coffee, have a quick cigarette, and then we're ready to go. So everybody, Caesar Nightmares, thank you very much for subbing to the YouTube channel. I appreciate it. I'll be back here on YouTube tomorrow to continue my Paladin. On my Twitch, I'm going to be doing Mage. So that's how you're going to differentiate it. If you want to see Pally streams, stick here on YouTube. You want to see Mage gameplay, watch me on Twitch. So everybody that jumped into the chat tonight, all of you guys, there's just too many of you to name. I just want to say thank you very much for joining the stream. I appreciate it. And I will see, well, somebody asked me a question, and the thing about me is I read everything. So let me answer you. Puffster, what is your honest opinion for the game? Is it worth buying this kind of MMO in 2018? Honest opinion at this point, save your money if you're thinking about a Founder's Pack. I don't think at the current state it is worth getting one of the Founder's Pack. Just give it maybe a couple of weeks, give it a month, and then jump in. There are things about Blessed that I like. Some of the ideas that it brings to the table, like Taming and Quarantine. Thank you very much for the support. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, things that I appreciate them trying to diversify the MMO offering is Taming. The combat system with the whole deck of cards combo chain thing is really refreshing to me, coming from games like Rift or, you know, Warcraft or all the MMOs that I play where combat is pretty much self-explanatory, it's pretty straightforward. With Bless, there's a sense of strategy in terms of what do I want to pick next, and at the same time juggling your mana and resources. So I'll wait until the first dungeon tomorrow. We'll wait and see the first dungeon tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, that's it from me. I'll be on Twitch in the next 10 minutes. See you guys there. And, you know, because sometimes people really need a little motivation. Here, I'll post a link to my Twitch in chat. Guys, I'm very close to being a Twitch partner, which will absolutely be awesome if I manage to hit that. So feel free to come join me on Twitch. Bradley Armor has just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, Bradley. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the Jerem family. And, yeah, that's it from me. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Thank you again very much for jumping in. And for those of you in my part of the world, I know it's getting late and you guys are probably going to bed. So no worries. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next stream. Alright guys, see you on Twitch. I'll be right back on Twitch. See you there.